Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned with a video from Wild Bill, and he says some very insane shit in this video. So let's hear what he has to say.
Boot Hill Saloon, where one Sunday,
it's very short.
Last Sunday of the month, Pastor Cochise of the Set Free Church is invited to do a Sunday service for the patrons.
Okay.
Now this is known as church outside the walls. It's a little bit different than what Americans are generally used to, but you know what? That's okay, because there are a lot of people in this country who just aren't comfortable setting foot inside a traditional Christian church. Now, I'm not saying they wouldn't be welcome in your church, but I am saying that they feel like
here's
they
the
would
first
not be
thing.
welcome.
So why are people afraid to go into churches? You know, do you have any studies or demographics? He doesn't go into more detail about this. I can't even comment about it. I'm not even positive what he's even really talking about.
So that makes it incumbent upon us, the Christians of America, to get outside the walls.
That's all he has
to
to say.
where they
It's
are.
just people are
For
afraid.
many years in Colorado, I did a Bible study in a bar. And one day I said, "Can you guys believe this? We're having a Bible study in a bar." And one of the guys said, "Bill, where do you think Jesus would be if he was here?" You know
Right.
what? He's right.
In a fucking
Jesus
bar.
loved hanging out with the common people more than anything else.
Jesus loved the common people. You know what? He sure did. Like in Matthew 11:20-30, when he condemned entire cities to dreadful deaths and eternal torment of hell because they didn't care for his preaching. So that shows how much he really cares.
And that is where the Christian church should be today. The United States has taken a hard left turn and gone down the wrong path.
And also, are you going to listen to everything that Jesus says? Because in Matthew 19:29, when Jesus said, "And everyone who has left houses or brothers or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or fields for my sake will receive 100 times as much and will inherit eternal life." That's from the New International Version. Other versions will leave the wife part out, but regardless, I mean, have you abandoned your children? Have you abandoned your home? Have you abandoned your land? Have you abandoned everything for Jesus? Because that's something that he says for eternal life. So if we're going to listen to everything he has to say, then why are we just cherry picking what appeals to your lifestyle?
Godlessness is rampant in this country.
Right, he says godlessness is rampant in this country. Atheism is growing extremely fast, but so is Christianity. And from the 1900s to today, the population has actually quadrupled. Although it's important to note that the population of humanity itself has increased a huge amount from baby boomers and whatnot. I mean, there's a huge population spike, so that's important to remember. But nevertheless, atheism is the minority in America, with atheism representing about 13%, and there's 33% of Americans who are just unaffiliated with any religion whatsoever. But 2/3 of them say they believe in God. 68%, far from being the minority, Bill.
And this nation is facing serious problems because of it. There was a time when the Christian church was the conscience of the country.
Serious problems.
And I think pastors need to be reminded.
Serious problems like what? Like the views of Christians have never caused any problems. Like attempting to make same-sex marriage illegal, or not allowing women to have abortions and control their own bodies. Many Christians share these irrational views.
That they're called not just to a church, they're called to a community. So, Jesus himself told us
we're back to Jesus.
We are to let our light shine before men. And he said that you don't light a lamp and put it under
Then listen to everything he says.
You light a lamp,
not just
and you
one
put it
thing
on a
or two
lampstand
things.
where everybody can see the light.
Everything.
Well, one of my concerns is that the church buildings themselves have become the baskets under which we have hidden the light.
Right.
I am encouraging churches all across this country to not only do your regular Sunday service, but also consider getting out into the community where the people...
I mean, that's fine. You know, it's his and it's everyone's right to preach outside if they want to, in my opinion. So that's okay with me.
Who feel that they have been rejected by the regular Christian church.
I don't
can
quite
still
understand
hear the
what he
message
means
of
by that.
salvation. The church needs to once again be the
Rejected
conscience
is like
of
what?
America. Lord,
No, it actually should not be the conscience of America. Because when a church is in complete control or has an extremely high influence, we get events and times like the Dark Ages. Do you remember those fun times?
knows this country needs it. This is Wild
No.
Bill for America. Thank you for watching.
No.
America. bless God.
Bill,
Again.
you know, when almost every sentence he says is fucking crazy, that's when you know you have a problem. So that was just a 2-minute video that I had a ton of comments that I wanted to say about it. So thank you for watching. If you did, please subscribe, like the video if you did like it, and comment, tell me your opinion on what I said and what he said, and if you agree or disagree and why. So yep, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.